Asati. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So, in continuation of tebhūmakakusalaṃ, Athasalini, page number 256. So last time we finished how many? 90 or 20? 90 or 20? Oh, sorry. I click on the share screen. Screen share. So this point also already discussed last time. So as Mr. Ryan suggests, Sutiganaya is maybe in the previous one, in the very beginning of the cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ. And then here is a 19, so altogether 20 method is also okay. So here 20 method hinatika. So regarding the third paragraph, ime visati mahanaya katha vivadati. So these 20 method, big 20 great methods where I mentioned, where that these 20 method, 20 great methods are mentioned. So their commentator explain Mahabhagarani Hinatike Vivada. So in the Mahabhagarana we've had to the Patthana, okay, Patthana book. So their Hinatika is there. So the first book volume of the Patthana is most completely related to the what? Only Kusalatika. Patthana Kusalatika. So that if we are clever in the Kusalatika regarding the Patthana, then it means we can study more other dikas, about the other dikas. The same method will be applied, but there are differences because of the different in terms of the Dhamma. Suppose Vedana Dika belong to the sensations, Sukhaya, Vedanaya, Sambiyuddha Dhamma. The Dhammas will be different. So also analysis also will be very much different from one another. So here, the reference is giving this 20 method accounting is available in the Hinatika. But the not all of them, one point that we have to understand is that not all of them appear or as arranged in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, in the Patthana does not appear as it is, as appear in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Maybe you have to pick up from here and there, even in the Patthana or Hinatika or the Patthana. Okay. So that's why you have to remember. And then imasame panathani hinatika do majimara saying gehetawa hina majima panida wasena dayo kothasa kadaba. So in this context, okay, the context now we are working on is the context of the what? Tebhūmakakusalaṃ. Okay, kusala citas are there only. So in this context of the tebhūmakakusalaṃ, hinatika do from the hinatika majjhima rasaṅga hetawa, we take only the middle part, middle vada. So in the Hinatika, there are 3 Vadas. Hina Dhamma, Majjhima Dhamma, and then Panita Dhamma, like that. So, and then you can also, regarding this, you can, this is Hina Dhamma. What are the Hina Dhamma, Majjhima Dhamma, Panita Dhammas? It's available in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi also. Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, where it is. Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḻi, there also you can find. Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḻi, Cittuppādaka Nikkhipakanda, Nikkhipakanda. There Hina Dhamma, Majjhima Dhamma, like that. Hina Dhamma. Hina Dhamma. Wait a moment. Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḻi, yeah, page number 211. Page number 211. Kadame Dhamma, Hina Dhamma. Next, second paragraph is Kadame Dhamma, Majjhima. Then third paragraph, Kadame Dhamma, Panita. That is about the Hinatika. Hina, Majjhima, and Panita. So there you can see Hina Dhammas. The first Vada is Hina, low or inferior or Dhammas. They are 12 Agusala Chetas and 27 Chetasika. Okay. Then Kadame Dhamma Majjhima. There you can see Sasawa Kusala Vyagada Dhamma. Kāmāvacarakusalaṃ, Rūpavacarakusalaṃ, Arūpavacarakusalaṃ. So it means three logia existences. Kama, sense sphere, material sphere, immaterial spheres. So there, what are the Dhamma? The Dhamma, Kusala Avyakata Dhamma. Okay, more wholesome consciousness in Avyakata. Avyakata is Vipaka and Kiriya Citta. Okay, they belong. Object of Asava means the domain of Asava is Lokiya only. So collectively we can understand that Kadame Dhamma Majjhima here refers to what? 70 Lokiya Kusala Citta, 8 Mahakusala, and then 5 Rūpavacarakusala Kusala, and then 4 Arūpavacarakusala Kusala. And then Vibhaka, 32 Lokiya Vibhaka Cittas, except the 4 Vibhaka, 4 Phala. Okay, 32 Lokiya Vibhaka Cittas and 20 Kiriya Citta. They are called what? They are called Majjhima Dhamma. They are Majjhima, medium, middle. And then Kadame Dhamma Panita, then Panita Dhammas are called what? Apariyapana, Megasa, Megaphalani, Asankata, Jadadu. It means 8 Lokottara Citta and Nibbana. Okay, these Dhammas are Panita. So in this, among these 3 Vadas, here commented I explained from the Imasame Bana Dhani Hinatika do. In this context, from the Hinatika, Majjhima Rasa in Gehedoa. So median groups has been taking median group. Hina Majjhima Panita was Hina Deyokotasa Katava. So we take a Majjhima Vada, Majjhima Dhamma, and then again to that Majjhima Dhamma, you can categorize. You can make a group as a Hina group, Majjhima group, Panita group, like that. So among the Kāmāvacarakusala Citta, also there is a Hina Kāmāvacara Kusala, Majjhima, and Panita Kāmāvacarakusala, like that. So you can make it 3 groups. The Dobi Majjhima Rasa interpreter. Okay, Hina Panita Gehedwa. So among them, so the way to make a Hina Majjhima Panita grouping, the way to group Hina as a Hina Majjhima Panita, is here is strange. Okay, here I put it. In the Bhadadika Sayadaw explained that the way how to take Hina Dhamma, Majjhima Dhamma, Manita Dhamma, like that. There are three paths. Since this session in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī is about the tebhūmakakusalaṃ, Majjhima Dhamma alone is applicable. Okay, Majjhima Dhamma you take only. Among the Dhamma that belongs to Majjhima Dhamma, that is 17 Lokiya Kusala Dhamma alone is applicable, because now we are talking about the Kusala alone. So that's why we take only 70 Lokiya Kusala Jeta. These 70 Lokiya Kusala Dhammas can again be classified as a Hina and the Majjhima and Panita. So Hina is the sense, the way to classify Hina as a Hina is a giving Kusala Jetas of those who are not yet to be liberated. So even though even though in this very life they are not, even though he may do dana, sila, bhavana, or meditation, so but he will not be liberated. Okay, for that person's kusala cetas are called hina. Okay, and then panida, for panida means what? Kusala cetas are those persons who are to be liberated. So they are worthy to be liberated. So that is called panida. So in this sense, and then majjhima is a what? Kusala cetas that becomes you die, a hosi karma, that give no result, that become a few die. A hosi karma, it may be kusala ceta, but they are going to, they are what? They're going to produce no result. Okay, going to become a few die. So that kind of kusala cetas are called what? Majjhima. So this is another way of classification among the kusalas. Okay, kusala cetas. We divide the hina, majjhima, panita like this. Hina is for those. Okay, Bonyajari, yes.
So Sayadaw here, the 17 Kusala Dhammas divide Hina and Panita and Majjhima. But in the Majjhima, that why the mention Kusala Jeta that become like a filter or something like that. And the Hina is something that of those who are not yet to be liberated. I think Majjhima is better to put in the Hina parts, and the Hina should be like become a filter or something like that.
Because here in this context, Majjhima group will not be classified. Okay, here in the following lines, sentences, you see, Majjhima rasa interpretwa, leaving aside the Majjhima group. Okay, we are going to leave aside the Majjhima group among the Lokiya Kusala, 17 Lokiya Kusala Jeta. Basically, we can divide into three like this. So among the three, so Kusala Gamma, that going to produce the fruit, going to produce a benefit, that is emphasized there. Okay, if some karmas they are not going to produce, they were producing no what they do the liberation, and then not what they do the liberation. These two, between these two, there is a one side, one thing that is a what? Karma that are not going to give a result. Okay, that's why the hosi karma, hosi kusala karmas are taken here as a majjhima. Okay, so here that's why that will be majjhima rasa interpretwa, So among them also living aside the Majjhima group, Hina Banidi Gahedawa, taking Hina and Banita, they again multiply to be 9 groups. Okay, 9 groups. It means Hina, on the side of Hina there are 9 groups. On the side of Banita there will be 9 groups. So okay, nine groups are there. So the way among the living inside the Majjhima, it should be made Hina Kusala Jeda 9 group, and then Panita Kusala Jeda is a 9 group, like that. So basically, there are 2 Hina and Panita. Okay, but in the again in the Hina side, you can see here Hina Majjhima, and the Hina Panita. So there will be 3 for the Hina. Okay, in the Hina Kusala Jeta also there can be again Hina Majjhima Panita. We can divide again. Hina Majjhima, and the Hina Panita. Then for the Panita also, there they can divide 3 groups. Panita, Hina, Panita, Majjhima, and then Panita, like that. Then in the Hina, also in the first group also they are here, Hina. In the Hina also you can divide again Hina, Majjhima, Panita, 3. In the Hina Majjhima also 3. Hina Panita also have a 3 group. So karmas, even though we may the karmas we can say only one word. Okay, karma is action or volitional action. But the kusala karma, wholesome volitional action, that can varies from this test. We can understand that it varies from to be many types. Yes. Onyajari.
So Sarah, like when we read this story in the Tipitaka, like the flock, while he was listening the Dharma, and due to some accident, he died and became the Deva. So in that case, we consider is the Hina Panita. Or not?
Hina is what? And this is to match with the case is a very difficult. Okay, very difficult to match. To decide, oh, this is Hina Panita or Hina Majjhima. Hina does not mean that his location or his existence is low. It doesn't mean like this. So it refers to Mahakusala Jeta. Or in the Mahakusala Jeta, maybe Hina is. So as we make a standard previously, so why you are doing dana, suppose you you offer something, but you are not interested in it, in doing that kind of a karma, that's already Hina. But apart from being without interest, then sometimes you do the same kusala, why you are doing without any interest, but you do it with disrespect, suppose, okay? And also sometimes you do it with a pride in your mind, a conceit in your mind. So that become a hina, okay? Hina like that. But sometimes even though you are not interested in it, but you do it respectfully, you offer it with a respect, something like that. That became what hinapanita or something like that. So that way, so for the frog, while he is listening the Dhamma, that is a Mahakusala Kusala Jeta is there, right? Kusala Jeta is there, Mahakusala Jeta. Even though he may not be able to differentiate whether it is a Dhamma or not, but he appreciated the sound, and then the sound, and then that much he do. Maybe because it is not associated with the Mahajnana Samyutta as a prog, Jnana Samyutta is not there. But even though Jnana Vibhyuta Cheta is there, but it can still be what? What? Panida also it can be, right? Being a Panhina or Panida, as we studied previously here, we can guess what? Ajeti Garina. So maybe he listen to it respectfully. If he listen the Dhamma, the voice or the Dhamma, respectfully, other than his Jeta is already Panida there. Okay, so that is very difficult because my mental conditions are very complicated, very difficult to know. Okay.
Yeah, and I remember one Sayadaw said like that. He said, maybe for us, when we see the frog, they are maybe in that case they are something like a Jnana Vibhuta. But among the frog group, from their group, he is a Jnana Samyutta.
Who is Jnana Samyutta?
I mean, when we see the flock, we think they are the Jnana Vibhuta, right? Even they listen to Dhamma, but they don't understand. But from the flock side, from their side, there are many frogs, but only him, he listens to Dhamma. But he himself is a Jnana Samyutta. So, from one side to explain like that.
Because according to Abhidhamma, the Tirachana, mostly Jnana, lack of a Jnana. Right? So because they are Padisandi, Ayaduka Padisandi, right? Ayaduka Padisandi is there. They are Ayaduka Basins. So even in the yes.
I'm a little bit confused. So here basically there are 6 groups: Hina, Majjhima, Panita, and so on. So we have 2 words here. So for example, the word Hina. Then the first Hina refers to the Kusala Chittas of those who are not yet to be liberated. Right, Sayadaw? And the second word Hina refers to the quality. I mean, like so we say Hina, then is the lama. I mean, according to the Attasalini is lamaka. You how was say now Veditapang and so on. So that is the meaning of the second Hina.
Yeah, sure. Like this.
And
Hina is,
yeah,
first Hina is the Kusala Jeta or those who are not yet to be liberated. Okay, first Hina refers to that. And then second Hina refers to what? Refers to our actions.
Right. So yeah, and then now we go down to the first Nawaka. We have Hina. Then what are those 3 Hinas?
Hina. So among the here commented what they say. The possibilities are there. They put it. Hina Tatha Hina Samay Hinan. So wait a moment. Najima Hina Panite Nawa Kotase Hina Samay wa Hinan Majima Panita. Okay. there is a hina also. Then the third one, yes, for the third hina, what the third hina refers to? This is a good question. What does it refer to? Here, one boy, first hina is for those who are not yet to be liberated, kusala jeta or those by the second hina classification. They are maybe as we have discussed according to Anutika, maybe do something without respect, without interest, and then what would be the third hina? Maybe you reduce something, maybe, or you add something bad. Even though you give it with a conceited mind, without any humility, so something like that. There's a possibilities, I think, possibility of being there in the hina, and even in the hina, there will be again hina. Okay. Variety, but I'm not sure what it refers to. But what I guess is that it will be what the same kusala jeta. Kusala jeta is there, but the do something without do dana, but without respect. Apart from that, being without respect, maybe sometimes you do it without interest, or with the conceited mind, so something like that it may be. So that's why here, if you, that is the possibility of the what? Possibility of the karmas, okay? Possibility of the karma dwara, karma chetas, the way we accumulate the karmas. So in here, Vanita side also, there will be 9, okay? 9 hina, 9 Vanita, like that here. So finally, you can see, imani, ime, ayandutiya nawako, di dwe nawaka atharasa. Altogether 18. Imani dharasa, kama dwarani nama, they are what? Kama dwaras. Or we can simply say they are chetas, okay? Or through the cheta, and there we make a karmas. So imehi baba vidada. So imezan wasena, atharasa khadiya, atharasa brahmana, atharasa visa, atharasa soda. So people, because it is based on the Indian tradition, there are 4 castes. So the Amanda Khadiya also you can see the result and the people, even though they may belong to Khadiya group, royal family, but they are different from because of that, they are different karmas are there. So some they have done Banida or Hina. Some they may have a Hina Majima or Hina Banida, like that. So that's why Atharasa Khadiya, Atharasa Brahmana, Atharasa Visa, and then Atharasa Soda. So in this way, the Atachadalisa Goda Jaranani Viridavani. So 48. 48 Godas lineage, you can understand like that. So I don't know where they get the tradition of Atachadalisa. So they are the Sayadaw Bhadarika Sayadaw, they have mentioned he encouraged, although he cannot find what is 48. That's why he encouraged, please try to explain, try to find answers. He encouraged those who are clever in the worldly treatise, and that the treatise on the worldly affairs, like a caste system in India and so on. But so far he didn't, as Sayadaw admit that I cannot find like that. So he said, Loki Janai Juanjin Dumya Songzambali. So please investigate to expert who are in the expert in those who are expert in the worldly treatise, worldly treatise, worldly treatise. So something like a consistence. So here, this is complicated about the complicated condition of the karma. Okay, our citta. Even though we may simply do mahakusala or simply do dana, sila or bhavana, but so it depends on our mental conditions, or it depends on our status also, whether we are going to be liberated in this life, or maybe in the future life, or maybe very long away from the liberation, or someday it may be futile or what. So that is about the what. These are 80 types of kusala citta known in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī as a karma dwara, divides the being into 48 types of clans. 48 types of clans. And then that is that paragraph. And then in the last paragraph, we go to the last paragraph. Imesu ja pana tebhūmakakusalaṃ kāmāvacarakusalaṃ tebhūmakakusalaṃ. So that is very easy for you. And among the 17 lokiya kusala citta, kāmāvacarakusala citta can be dvituka or dietuka, and then jnana sambhyuta and jnana vibhyuta, like that. But the rupavajara and arupavajara kusala citta, they are only dietuka and then jnana sambhyuta citta. Kāmāvacaraṃ bi itha adhipatina sahabi upajati vinabi. Okay, with or without. So among these 70 kāmāvacara citta, lokiya kusala citta, kāmāvacarakusala citta 8 arise with or without adhipati. Okay, sometimes with the adhipati, sometimes without adhipati. So rupavajara adhipati sampanna meva hoti. So for the rupavajara and arupavajara kusala citta, they rise only with the adhipati. Without adhipati, they cannot rise. They cannot happen. So kāmāvacara kusali ca itha aramana adhipati sajara adhipati vidve adhipati yo labandi. So among them also in the kāmāvacara kusala citta, so if you study Bhatthana adhipati Bhatthana, adhipati Paccaya, there you can see aramana adhipati. There are two kinds of adhipati. Aramana adhipati, sajara adhipati, like that. So for the kāmāvacara kusala citta, both aramana adhipati and then sajara adhipati are possible. Okay, so aramana means object, predominant object, and also as a predominant object, it becomes a supportive it become a condition for the another citta to rise. Decisive, supportive condition, yeah, predominant condition. And then the Sajatadipati also arise together. The way is different. So while they are rising together, maybe Mahakusala citta arise there. So in the Mahakusala, first Mahakusala citta, maybe Chanda also arise together. But the other, among them, Chanda is functioning as a adipati. And then supporting other associated dhammas to rise together. So that they call Sajata adipati. So both types of adipati's are available for the kāmāvacarakusala citta. But for the rūpavacara and arūpavacarakusala citta, āramana adipati is not available. Only Sajata adipati arise together. Co-nascent, okay, co-nascent adipati is okay. Now object adipati. Tatha here, among them, in that case, so in the Pali text, you see Jaidan, Jaidadipati, Opana, Hoti, like that. So here the question arises. Tatha Jaidasa Jaidadipati Bhavo Sambhayuddha Dhammana Vasena Vodo. So this is the point here. So in the Pali text, we have what? Aram Jaidan Opana Hoti. Okay, Jaidan Opana Hoti, and then Jaidadipati. So the point is that whether Jada and Jaidadipati refers to one thing or different things. Okay, Jada, according to the meaning, Jada means what? First Mahakusala Jada. Jaidadipati is the Dhamma, Sambhayuddha Dhamma, that arise making Jada as a predominant. Okay. So in that case, Jaidadipati refers to the Sambhayuddha Dhamma, and then Jada refers to the consciousness only. So that we may think like that. So if we think like that, Jada, how Jada and Jaidadipati, Bhavo, Jada and Jaidadipati arise together, we may have a question. So in this regard, commentator explained that Sambhayuddha Dhammana Vasena Vodo. So Chaitasa means of the Chaita, Chaitadipatiya Bhavo, the state of a being, Chaitadipatiya. So in this writing, there you may see Chaita itself is Chaitadipatiya. Okay, Chaita also refers to Mahakusala, first Mahakusala consciousness, Chaita. Jaidadipati also refer to the same. So we may think like that. Or so what the commentator explain here is, Bhadadika theology also explain here. There is no doubt that for the Chaita, now we may take it that is what consciousness. But here theology explain that both of the word Chaita and Jaidadipati should be connected, should be related to the word open hoti. It means arise. Okay. Jaidan, Jaidadipatiyan, open hoti, like that in Pali we have. So since both of these two words should be related to the verb open hoti, it arise. So that should refer to the only one thing or the same thing. Okay, Jada also refer to one thing, and also Jaidadipati also refer to that same thing. So when the Cittadipadiya, when we make a Cittadipadiya, a kind of Vikaha, so we can make two types of Vikaha. Okay, one is Cittan Adipadiyan, Adipadiyan, Itasadi Cittadipadiya. So then the meaning is that Hobi Samasa, you make it. That the meaning is that it refers to Sambhayutta Dhamma. Okay, Sambhayutta Dhamma that has a Chaita as a Adipati. Okay, Sambhayutta Dhamma which has a Chaita Adipati. We have to take. And also, if we make another Vikaha, that is a Jada Adita. Chaitan Dipati, Chaita Adipati. Chaita Adipati do Jadan Chaita Adipati. So Chaita Adipati means something that happens because of the Chaita as Adipati. So then in this according to this, now what we get is that the Dhamma, we get not the Chaita, but the Sambhayutta Dhamma, the Dhamma that associate with the Chaita. So if we do like this, Chaita and Chaita Sambhayutta, Chaita Adipatiya Dhammas are different. They refer to the different Dhammas. How can they how can they refer to one thing, Chaita and Chaita Adipatiya Upanna Hoti, to be able to join both of the two words to do the same verb? They should refer to only one thing. But according to Vikaha, it refers to two different things. So in order to give an answer to that question, Commentator explain what Sambhayutta Dhammana Vasena Vodo. Okay, the word Sambhayutta Dhammana Vasena Vodo. Here also, Sayadaw gave an explanation. Bhadadika Sayadaw gave an explanation. Yasamayi Samayi in the Pali, Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, Yasamayi Samayi Cittan Upanna Hoti, in this word. The word Citta, the Dham Citta is, the Dham Citta refers to what? Refers to the time in which Citta arises. Okay, the Dham Citta refers to the time. Okay, Samaya refers to the time in which Citta arises. That Citta, that Dham Citta, also refers to both the Citta and Cittasika. So that's why we should not take Citta and the Citta Upanna for the Citta, for the Dham Citta. You should not take a Citta alone, but we have to take both the Citta and Cittasika together. So because Yasamayi Samayi Citta Upanna Hoti, according to the whole context, it refers to the time. And in this time, the Citta method, Brahana method is the main thing. If we say like what? Like a king comes, or the king does not come alone, it comes together with his followers. So also, the word Citta is mentioned there by means of Badhana method. So that's why even though Citta is mentioned, Citta does not happen alone. It arises together with the Sambhayutta Dhamma. In this sense, for the word Citta also, we have to take both Citta and Cittasika, okay, together, collectively. And then for the Citta Adipatiya also, for the Citta Adipatiya, so previously we make a Vikaha, two kind of Vikaha. One is Bhobi, another is Jada Dadita. So if we make such a Vikaha, we get what? Cittasika Dhamma, so we get Sambhayutta Dhamma that associate with the Citta Adipati. So in that case also, even though directly speaking, we can take only direct meaning is that Samyutta Dhamma, associated Dhamma. But there is another method. That method is what they call Nanandarika. Nanandarika. Nanandarika means inseparable. Inseparable method. Okay. So because the Cetasika arise, without Ceta, Cetasika cannot arise. Okay. So with this method, we can take both Ceta and both the Ceta and Cetasika for the Dham Ceta Dipadiya also. Okay. So in brief, we can say according to that is a definition given in the Mulatika. Okay, here that's why giving according to Mulatika, both the Jeta and Jeta Dipadiya refers to Jeta and Jetasika collectively. Okay, for the Dham Jeta, it is we can take both Jeta and Jetasika by means of Badhana method. For the Dham Jeta Dipadiya, now we can take both Jeta and Jetasika by means of Nanandarika method. Nanandarika method, inseparable method. Therefore, for the according to Mulatika, Jeta and Jetasika refer to only one thing, the same thing, that is Jeta and Jetasika. Okay, Jeta and Jeta Dipadiya, two terms refer to the same thing, that is Jeta and Jetasika collectively. So that is a Muladika explained. But apart from the Muladika's explanation, yes, Ponyajari.
So Sayadaw, you mentioned the Patana Naya and another Naya. But yes, okay. In the Muladika, I didn't see they mention the word Patana or Nana that word.
Really? You don't see it? Yeah, let me see. Muladika Mido David. Yeah, Sayadaw right. Muladika Mido David. Page number.
Page number 110. Oh, I'm reading only the body, not normalized body.
Yeah. Muladika 110.
Yeah.
110. Yeah. Radhamana Wasena. Kamadharani Chittakamana. Chitta Chittasika Samudhaye. Okay, the last term.
Yeah, I only say that.
Chitta kāmāvacarakusalaṃ Chitta Uppana Hoti Piyala Chitta Dipadiyanti Ho Evam Vodo Chitta Sa Chitta Dipadiya Bhavo. Okay. Chitta itself is a Chitta Dipadiya. And then Chitta Chittasika Samudhaye. Okay. What Samaya Vavotapako. Chitta Sado Pavodo. Okay. Samaya Vavotapako. Here, according to Muladika, is the Chitta Sada. The Dham Chitta is referring to the what? The time, making note on the time in which both the Jeta and Jetasika arise. Okay, so that's why here Muladika is a brief explanation, but in that case Sayadaw Bhadadika Sayadaw, he trying to make it possible. Because Chaita also, according to Sayadaw here, in this term, Chaita Sadho refer to the arising, refer to the time in which both the Chaita and Cetasika collectively arise. Okay, so to make that one, that statement meaningful, Sayadaw gave a method, possible method, the way you can take it. Okay, even though not directly mentioned, but figuratively. Okay, figuratively there are methods to take, because Jeta and Cetasika are inseparable, or if you say Jeta and then Cetasika also already mentioned like that. Padhana method, Nanandarika method.
Oh, so that means that Naya is mentioned by Sayadaw, right?
Yeah, provided by the theology. So he tried to make more clear, make it more possible. But here also in the Anudika, they give a different way. But Anudika is what page? In the Anudika, let me see. Here. In the Anudika, Jeta Baba Vido, Jeta Sambayodana, Jeta Dipadiya Bhavo, So Dan Nimade, Jade, Ubajari Dodi, Ewa Ita Ato. Here, different meaning, different explanation he gave. Okay, so Madhadika Sayadaw gave an explanation for the Anudika also. So according to Anudika, in the Yasmin Same Jeta Upana Hodi, there is we can take only Jeta. And then what he says, Sambayut to E, Sambuddha Dhamma. For the Dham Jeta Dipadiya. Jeta Dipadiya, you get the what? Sambuddha Dhammas. Okay? That Sambuddha Dhammas arises because of the Jeta. Okay? Jeta is the cause, Sambuddha Dhammas are the effect. Okay? In that case, he make it what? Phalupajara. Okay? If we actually, Cittadipadiya is the name for the Cittasika that arise together with the Citta. But here, figuratively, you can take a Citta. Okay, here mentioned by means of Palupachara, which means putting the name of the effect on the cause. Okay, you call, even though the fruit is there, but we call mango fruit. Actually, it came from the mango seed. It came from the mango seed, so we call mango fruit like that. So that is Palupachara. Even though Jetadipadiya is the dam, directly the dam for the Sambuddha Dhamma, but figuratively we can call it is the dam for the is a cause, the dam for the cause. It is referred to Jeta. So in this sense, both the Jeta and Cetasika refer to the same thing. Okay, the same thing. Sambuddha Vasena di Yo Jeta Baba Vido Sambuddha Nan Jeta Dipadiya Bhavo So Dani Mede Ubajari Dodi Ewa Ita Ato. So basically we can understand that according to Mula Dika's explanation, both term Jeta and Jeta Dipadiya refer to Jeta and Cetasika collectively. But
So Sayadaw,
yeah.
Sorry. So when we read the Nisaya regarding the Sayadaw, so when we see here the mention ရှေရှေစိကိုပတာနာပြု၍ here it means the padana naya.
Yeah. Badana
No,
naya.
say here. That is padana naya.
Badana ni absent. Badana ni absent. It means but ni means a naya.
Method way.
Method. Badana naya. So if we say both say nayada, right? Nayada is there. Nayada also a kind of a recommended book in order for the understanding of the Pali literature. Not only Pali literature or other, it's applicable to other literature also. And also in the following, maybe after the Varanani, you can find maybe 4 lines, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of the 4th line, there are Nanandarika ni, Nana Andarika. There is a Na Anandarika. There is a no interval. Okay, between Jeta and Jetasika, there is a no interval. So they arise without any interval. So that method, because it's very hard to separate, okay, because they arise without any interval.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So I I have a question about the explanation in the Mula Tika. So here the Mula Tika says that both Chitta and Chitta Adipatiya refers to Chitta and Citasikas collectively. Then there might be a problem when we read the Mula, because here the Buddha said that so Yasmin Samaye kāmāvacarakusalaṃ citang upannang hoti sumanasa sahagatang jnana sambayuktang. If we take the citta to mean both citta and citasikas, then that means in there it's already have jnana, but here is jnana sambayukta again. So jnana cannot be jnana sambayukta.
Can you say again? Make me clear.
Right. So so when we say it's jnana sambayukta, which means it is associated with the panya chit. It's not panya. Is that? Yeah. The ahamoha chitasika. Right. But then he so he says that the chitta is associated with that chitasika. But if we take the word chitta to mean both chitta and all of the chitasikas associated with that, and which means we say that the amoha chitasika is associated with amoha chitasika.
Yeah. So I got the point. you what do you mean is it correct that you say the whole context, if you read Yasmin Samaye Jidan Obana Hodi Nyana Sambiyodan there. So if we take Jeda, both the Jeda and Jedasika together, okay, if Jeda and Jedasika together, if we take, then Jnana is already there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then if you say Jnana Sambiyodan again, and also Somnasa Sagada also we say again, they are what? They are just a modifier of the Jeda. Okay, they are modifier of the Jeda. They modify what arise together with a pleasant feeling and also associate with the jnana. So because in order to distinguish from the jnana will be Yota Jeda, and also in order to distinguish from the neutral feeling. Okay, so Vedana is there. So the point, in my understanding, is that because it is an indefinite article, that when Yasmin Samaye me, when Jeda arise, then Tasamain Samayi, it will be followed. It will be followed. Then there will be Phasa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Chetan also. So basically, Cheta, we take a Cheta alone is better. Okay, yes means me Cheta Hodi when that kind of a Cheta arise. Because in the following sentence, they are saying, then there will be what? Phasa, Vedana, Sanya, Avikipa, so altogether 56 dhammas were arising. Well, right. According to the context, is a very sure that Jeda arise. Okay, Jeda arise there. But according to Muladiga, it refers to what? Because the Muladiga explanation is emphasized only on the Jeda and Jeda Dipati. How? Because of one Jeda to another Jeda, as a Dipati, it will be difficult. Here, Sayadaw also explain what. Chanda also there, Chanda Dipati. So if there is a Jeda also there, and also Jeda Dipati means there is also Jeda. That Jeda also is a predominant, supportive, predominant cause for the Samyutta Dhamma to rise. So if we read Jeda and Jeda Dipati and together, then you will see what? Previously also Jeda Dipati, so because of that Jeda Dipati, then one Jeda arise. Okay, so that sort of meaning happens. So in order to explain that that point, Muladika said, in this context, Jeda and Jeda Dipati are referred to both Jeda and Jeta together, and then they are Samyutta was in means they associate one another. So then, according to Bhatana, you see one. If you see, then they are happening collectively. What four mental aggregates are there? Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, and Vijnana. So there, Samyutta was in means one khanda will support the three khanda to rise, three khanda support one khanda to rise, and then two khanda support the two khanda to rise. So that is Samyutta. Okay, association. So that meaning, with that meaning, but in my understanding, yes, means a Jeta Hodi. So that is and when there is a Mahakusala Jeta arise, associated with the wisdom and also supported by Nicheta Dipatiya, then there is these Jeta, these Jetasika are also there. So, but because of the explanation, because we need commentators, they trying to explain Jeta Dipatiya. So because it is helpful, because of they think like this, then we can also, how to say, think. We can ask why.
Yes. Yeah, to be honest, I would prefer the explanation of Anutika. So,
Yeah. Anutika case is what the Jeta refers to consciousness, Jeta Dipatiya directly refers to the Jetasika, and also, however, to be taken as a Jeta Dipatiya figuratively. Okay, here consciousness is to be taken as a Jeta Dipatiya figuratively. So that is more okay, right? So, in my understanding also, because of the condition, conditional things, when there is this Jeta, then there will be this Jetasika also. So that's why Jeta alone is better to take. So Anuddhika is more more appreciated. So, but the different way of thinking, we can take note. Mulatika and Anuddhika, they have different explanations. So, but Muladika, Anuddhika way is more clear, okay, more straightforward. And then let's finish. And then where are you? Dvainam Bana Jetana Egado Abhavena. Okay, there is the reason is given. Because two Jeta cannot arise together. Sambhayuta Jetasa Jeta Dipadina Manati. Okay, for the Jeta which is associated, there will be no Jeta Dipati. So it means if previous Jeta is a Dipati, then following Jeta will not be, there will be no Dipati. Okay, so like that. Tata Chanda Dinan Chanda Dipati Adya. So the same we can understand with the case of Chanda Dipati, yeah, etc. Here another KG. KG is there. KG Bana, KG, the term KG is a use. When you see, that is also the point to be noted. When you see the word KG, it means, it refers to scholars who are low grade, okay, who are graded as inferior to the other, okay, in the Pali tradition. Yeah.
Oh, so Sayadaw, sometimes I also found that they have the Giji Garu. So
Yeah.
in that case, how can we understand?
Where?
Geiji Garu.
KG Guru.
Yeah.
Where is it?
In the grammar book, actually.
KG Guru, I don't know the context.
Like in the Sadanidi, sometimes they mention Geiji Garu. That means if we translate like this, Geiji refers to the opinion of the opposite of the author. So, but they also put the Guru key there. So in that sense, Guru is like a teacher, very respected teacher, right?
KG Guru, yeah, Guru means teacher. KG Guru, KG Acharya, also they say like that. KG Acharya, but the in Bali, that's we say, Bali tradition, we say, Abare in KG. Abare means when there is a dome, if we say something like that, oh, some people said like that. In that case, you pay, the dome is a low dome, okay, because some is you don't regard too much, okay, to that people. But if you say other, okay, another people said, another people is that the dome is that you put that people in the same level with you, okay. So Abare is same level with the other, KG is a lower level. Maybe some scholars are there, they said, or some teacher, there are also some teacher, so they said like this. So that why also, if you read a commentary and sub-commentary, even the grammar also we may have, yeah, KG teachers. So KG Bana, what they said, KG Bana Saji Jeta Wado Kusalan Hodi Masham Bawaisadi. Okay, so if if there is a kusala, for those who have a mind, okay, for me also there will be kusala. A1 yanjay dan duran kadawa. So with that in mind, as a foreigner, as a precursor, as a leader, Abharan kusala jaitan ayuhitam. Okay, so you think, okay, if anyone have a cheda, they can make a kusala. So I will make a kusala also because I have a cheda. Okay, because if I'm really willing to do kusala like that. So with that, if other die, previously is a willingness to do kusala, and then later on you do kusala. So in that case, the previous willingness to do kusala, and then support for the later jeta to rise. So in this, that they got jeta activity like that, they said. Some teachers said. But here it is commentator rejected. Tado agadata. Okay, Idan jeta adipatiya nama. Tado agadata means from the jeta adipati's, that kusala jeta comes. Okay, that kusala jeta arises because of this jeta adipati. So this way also, okay, teacher said, this is called jeta adipati. Agamana wasena bi, not sambiyuddha wasena. Okay, but agamana wasena, the way it happens. The way it happens. But the commentator prefer is sambiyuddha wasena, by way of association. Okay, by way of association, that the what the commentator refer to. Not by way of agamana. Agamana wasena, not commentator don't like. So then agamana wasena means what? Because of previous jeta, again the following jeta happens. So this is the way of happening can be regarded as a adipati. So, but commentator said, even though it is like this, that method, that way, agamana wasena, does not appear in the Pali text. Paliyan niwadesati, Atthakathayan nadesati. In the commentary also they don't find. Maybe he refers to the old commentaries. Okay. But because Buddha Gosa himself say like that in the commentary also don't find. Tasama Hoda Niyiniwa. Tasama therefore Hoda Niyiniwa. With the method that has been said, that is Sambiyuddha Wasena. Sambiyuddha Dhammana Wasena. So with as a or by means of associated Dhamma, we should know the nature of adipati, or the state of being adipati. So this point is quite complicated. So then the following is what? 20 Ekuna Visadiya, 90. Among these 90 methods, 90 great methods. Puri may the previous and the Sodhika, previous is Sodhika method. Chaitani and then Navakaja. Hoda Parimani Niwa. Oh. So in these 90 method, okay, we have a seen 90 method also. We can understand that there are how many? Chaitani, Hoda Parimana Niwa, Chaitani, Navakaja, Pathavaraja, Pondi. So as it has been mentioned in the very beginning, in the Sodhika Neya, we have seen. So how many Jeda it happens, how many Nawaka, how many Pathavara. So how many recitation, how many sessions, like that. Therefore, Jnana Sambhayuddhi, in the form Jnana Sambhayuddha Citas, so we have how many? 20. 20. Visati Guno Cita Nawaka Vara Vedo. So Cita, how many Cita? We have 20 group, or we can multiply by 20. And then Nawaka, how many Nawaka? Maybe 20 Nawaka, and then 20 Pathavada should be known. So also, for the Jnana Vibhayuta Citta, so we minus, okay, we minus 4, so we have how many? 16, okay, 16 Citta, 16 Nawaka, 16 Vada, like that. So in this way, tebhūmakakusalaṃ should be understood. Tebhūmakakusalaṃ means what? 70 Mahakusala Citta, Lokiya Kusala Citta. So in the 70 Lokiya Kusala Citta, we, as we have studied previously, we should understand what first one is the Dhammodesa, right? The what? And detailed analysis of the what? The Dhammas that pertain to the Mahakusala Citta. And then another wada is what? Kotasa wada, collective. Okay, collective session. So, and then finally the Buddha explains Sunyata wada also. So there is an emptiness there. There is it is only the process of the mentality and mentalities, even though we call Mahakusala or Rupa or Arupa like that. But if we analyze individually and collectively, and then finally we see emptiness there. Emptiness from the Atta or Attaniya. There is nothing to behold as mind or mind property and so on. So that way the Buddha explained to understand collectively all the 70 Kusala Citta. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Sayadaw, learning this is something like learning mathematics.
Learning mathematics.
Yes.
Yeah, because actually they say like that. Because the Buddha's intention is that trying to analyze in up to the very minute level, and then to show them or let us see them. You see, they are nothing. No he, no she, no I, no you, but just a process. Just a process, how they are happening, and when they are happening, like that, when they arise. That nature, the Buddha wants us to know that point. So Buddha Sasana. Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitatu, Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitatu, Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good night.
Good night, Sayadaw.
Good night. Good morning.
Okay, bye bye.